Sure. Good afternoon, everyone. And my topic for today is don't judge a book by its cover. One thing I would like to say, adding to it, appearances are deceptive. Not always, unless and until we test a person, test how? By their deeds, by their characters, by their behavior. Unless and until we judge a person by their deeds, their character, which is the one basic thing that we all know and it should be practiced by everyone. Unless and until we know that a person is good in his or her character, in his or her deeds, we will only and only come to know that a person is good enough. Only and only appearance of a person will not make you as if give a result that yes, the person is good enough for a particular position, let's say, or a behavior or something that I am to deal with. Now let's say if you meet a person who is physically beautiful, attractive, if you meet a person, you will be able to judge only the color, the traits, and might be the fashion. But will it give a good sense that how skilled a person is? Will it give a good sense to all of us that a person is good in his behavior too? I don't think so it will be. Right? What will it be? It will only make us feel that yes, a person is attractive, but what else? If we choose a person for that, suppose a person is not at all good in his or her skills, will a person be worthy enough for that position? If a person turns out to be very bad in his behavior, then what? We will not be spared at that time. And now, let me demonstrate this better by telling you a story. Now, what is it? Once there was a woman waiting at the railway station for a bus. Now, all of a sudden, she checked that she has forgotten her purse at home, her wallet at home. Now, she thinks that she has no other option left. She has to go back home, and in the meantime she checks that she has a little change left with her. She approaches or visits a restaurant and she finds the change that she has. She thinks that I should go and order the cheapest meal here. I have to go back home, let me have my meal. She goes and orders the cheapest meal in that restaurant and orders and goes to the washroom. When she returns, she sees that she had ordered a plate of rice and the cheapest meal, a chapati and a vegetable. When she returns, she sees that a man sitting on the table, shabbily dressed, eating the meal which she had ordered. Now she sits there and she is infuriated, thinking that the man, shabbily dressed man, is already consuming her meal. Now, out of spite, she does not say anything. What does she do? She starts eating from the same plate. She doesn't utter a word. She starts eating from the same plate. The man, he feels very as if what to do now. The woman started eating from his plate. He leaves. He doesn't say anything and he leaves the restaurant. Now what happens is, all of a sudden the woman sees that her table on which she had placed her plate of rice and that meal, it is lying on the other table. And she feels so embarrassed at that time that she made a mistake of judging a person on the basis of his dress up. Only because the man was shabbily dressed, otherwise the fault was her. She sat there, she started eating from his plate, but the man did not say anything and left the place. And she, as if out of spite, out of anger, she started. But what was it? Only because of his appearance that she made a mistake. She judged him because of what she made a mistake. Now what is it? That we need to learn a lesson unless and until, and we also should every time need to practice good deeds and actions, our character, every time. If no one sees us, at least we ourselves are the judge. Thank you so much.